Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Zotero, which is not required, but it might make your life quite a bit easier, both in this class and in any class where you need to track citations and write them out in APA style for a paper. Zotero is a free citation management software that can do a variety of things, including create your in-text citations and your reference list when you're writing a paper. This can save you a lot of trouble. The only thing you have to do first is add the article that you want to cite to your Zotero database and make sure it's formatted correctly. Once it's there, you never have to think about that article ever again. If you ever cite it again, it's already ready to go. This is much more efficient than typing things out by hand in APA style. And in the long run, it's also faster than copy pasting from the internet, especially if you're going to be using the same articles in multiple papers. So first, let's just get a demonstration. I'll show you two different ways to add a citation to your database. First, I'll use the Chrome Zotero connector extension to add an article, and then I'll use Zotero's magic wand function. So first, we're going to add an article called Van Knippenberg et al. 2004. Let me just pull that up here. Okay, so I have, let's say we found this article searching in the Atkins databases through PsycInfo or whatever it may be. And so we found this article. If we want to grab the citation, we can click the Zotero extension connector. Just to add that, all you have to do is Google Zotero extension for Chrome, and it's easy to find. So I'll just click it, and I've got it. Okay, let's see what that looks like in Zotero. This is the Zotero interface. You can see I've added a lot of articles and books over the years. Now, anytime I cite them, they're just here and ready to go. The information, this is the article we just grabbed. That's Van Knippenberg et al. It's looking pretty good. You can see all the details. There is one issue. This title is not APA style. In APA style, we don't use we don't use title case for the title, where every major word is capitalized. It's sentence case, so only the first major word is capitalized. But then again, if there's a subtitle, that the first word of the subtitle is categorized as well. So I'm converting this to sentence case. And now that that has been fixed, I won't ever have to do that again for this article. All right, so that's how we can add using the Zotero connector extension. We can also use Zotero's magic wand to import an article. So let's import Homan et al. 2007. This is the magic wand function. What it wants is for us to input some sort of identifier. And what we can use is the DOI. So if you know the DOI for an article, you can import it directly using the magic wand. So let's say we're looking at this Homan et al. Article. Now, of course, we could use the Chrome extension since we're in Chrome, but let's demonstrate how to do it using the DOI. Now, I don't see the DOI immediately, so we're going to use crossref.org to find it. Okay, so crossref.org, this will find DOIs for us. Don't search the site, search metadata. And this was bridging fault lines by valuing diversity, Homan 2000. I'm just typing in keywords, author, just things that would be needed to help the site identify it. And there we go, bridging fault lines by valuing diversity. Here is the DOI, including the hyperlink. So I'll copy that entire thing. Now I will click Magic Wand in Zotero and paste the DOI information. And now Zotero has found it. There we go, bridging fault lines by valuing diversity. Now we have all the citation information, and all of this looks correctly formatted to me. Okay, so there are a couple of demonstrations for you for how to get the article into your database in the first place. Now, once it's in your database, how do we use Zotero to create a bibliography and add citations? The first thing you're going to need to do is get the Zotero add-in for Word. And if the way to do this is through Zotero, we're going to click Edit, Preferences, Cite, Word Processors, etc. I'll just walk you through that very briefly. So here in Zotero, Edit, Preferences, Cite, Word Processors, Microsoft Word. It says it's not installed. It is actually installed already on mine, but this is what you would click to add it to Word. Now, whenever we go into Word, we will see we've got a tab for Zotero. There's really only a handful of things that you'll do here. But let's say we are making some claim about diversity in teams, and we want to cite those 2 articles that are in our database. We can click Add Citation. First, it wants to know, the first time that you do it, it will want to confirm the style that you're using. And so we're using APA 7th edition. So we just hit enter. Okay, and now this red box opens up and we can enter the citations. We can put them in any order we want. It will automatically alphabetize them for us. So Van Knippenberg, there we go. There's the first one, work group diversity. Then Homan et al., bridging fault lines. You can just type in some keywords or the author, and it will pull up what you're looking for. Select it. It automatically will alphabetize them and put them in APA format. This is how you correctly format these citations in text in APA style. And then we continue writing the paper. Now, at some point, we're ready to create our reference list. So to do that, I guess first we could say, this is a reference section, references, okay? Then we will go to the Zotero tab and click Add a Bibliography. And just like that, it adds these things that we cited up above, anything that we've cited in the paper, it's going to go into the reference list down here. But you do want to go through and just double check all your references to make sure that everything is formatted correctly. If anything is formatted incorrectly, I would go into Zotero to change the formatting. But then afterward, you can click refresh and it will the document will update with whatever is the most recent information from Zotero. So that's just a quick demonstration. It's pretty fast, all things considered. And there's more you can do besides creating your reference lists. You can also use it to organize PDFs. You can create annotated bibliographies, etc. But if you've got a really long paper with dozens of citations, it's pretty nice to just be able to click a few buttons and have them all automatically populated. Okay, so that is it on Zotero. Let me know if you have questions.